So Sony just announced that they will not be continuing to work on the live action series about Silk on Prime Video. And this kind of worries me. So during the development of the show, apparently there was 3 scripts that were being made. Now you might hear this and say, okay, what's the problem? That's pretty normal. Yeah, you're right. However, an article on Deadline.com says something that baffles me, to say the least. Since then, Silk, whose greenlight has script dependent, has gone through at least 3 versions, I hear. One of them involved a request for Kank and her writing team to reconfigure the show so it has not hanging so heavily on the central character of Silk, I hear. So what do they mean? A show about Silk can't be focused on Silk? I'm not sure if they mean that they want more subplots or what, but I just thought it was very odd to say. I just can't comprehend how Sony just can't make a decent project focused on Spider-Man like characters or Spider-Man characters. Like the past few years, they're struggling to even make a half decent movie centered on characters from the Spider-Man universe. Like Madam Web has failed horribly. Also, I just seen Madam Web last night, and yeah, that's no way they thought that movie was going to be something. I feel so bad for those who went to theaters and thought that was going to be at least entertaining. But yeah, I watched it last night. It was bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was still pretty bad. Like I don't even know why they even. Anyway, I don't even know why they even made that movie to begin with. It was a mess, and to be honest, it didn't need to exist. Morbius is, well, you know how Morbius is. Craven is stuck in delayed purgatory. I don't even think that movie really exists at this point. It's just a whole mess at Sony, and it feels like at this point Sony is just trying to have a reason, or just trying to keep the rights to Spider-Man, because they're just refusing to give them up to Marvel. At this point, it's just like they're greedy. They're just greedy. Nothing has been working. The Venom movies are half decent. I mean, yeah, they're like the best thing they've made in the past few years, but there's no Spider-Man, and there's no Spider-Man in those movies. So it's like, okay, you have Venom, but no Spider-Man. Like, how many movies can you make before they're just like, okay, what's the point of this? But it's getting annoying at this point. Like, I refuse to believe this is the same studio that produced the Spider-Man movies, like Andrew's series or Toby's series. Granted, those movies are about a decade or 2 decades old, and I'm sure that the staff has changed a lot since then. But it's just odd, and I just think so. At this point, I think Sony's being sabotaged from the inside, because they're just making the craziest decisions, and it's not making sense at all. Like, how can you keep putting out these movies that are like back to back unsuccessful? And it's just that it's like, reminds me, I think it was last year or earlier this year, I'm not sure. WB refused to make a Batman Beyond Spider-Verse like movie, which is insane, but that's for a whole different video. Yeah, so the Silk series just got canceled, quote unquote. So they're just moving to a different studio. So basically they just have to start from scratch if that's the case. So I guess that's gonna be delayed even more now. But it's sad. I really hope that we at least get to see Silk in the 3rd Spider-Verse movie, because she's a good character. Granted, me personally, I don't think her comics are that good, but I do like her as like a character herself. Like, she's up there with, like, in my ranking with Spider-Gwen and Jessica Drew. But no, her series is getting postponed again. And I don't know, Sony just needs to do better, because I don't know what's going on in that studio anymore. Then again, I'm just a fan, just looking out from the outside, so I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, I just thought I should make a video about it real quick, because I'm noticing it and it's getting annoying. But yeah, that's it.